Good afternoon. Welcome to Feathers and Fruit. I am Jessie, your lovely hostess, and today we're going to talk about the difference between water bath canning and pressure canning. When people want to preserve, they think jams and jellies, they think tomatoes and salsa. All of that is a water bath canner. But if you want to do meat or nothing that has fruit or tomatoes in it, or nothing that's pickled, that all goes in a pressure canner. Well, what's the difference? Why are you describing some of these foods and some of these foods, but not the others? It's acidity, right? Who doesn't like a little acid? So acidity level wise, we're talking tomatoes, fruit, and things pickled. Okay, tomatoes, fruit, and things pickled. Water bath canner. So I got green beans. Green beans. They're not a fruit, they're not a tomato, they're not pickled, they're going to go in the pressure canner. But if you've learned the fantastic flavor of dilly beans, which are pickled green beans, those would go in a water bath canner. So you've got pressure canner green beans, add some acid, pickle them, dilly beans, water bath canner. So we're going to kind of go over the differences between the two a little bit more. Because I'm working on both today, so why not share my day home alone working with this stuff. So today I've made pickled eggs, right? We've got my fantastic soy joy flavor and also an Old Bay leaf. I have 5 flavors of pickled eggs. That'll be a whole other series, but everything's for sale in this kitchen, especially the dirty dishes. But I'm also pressure canning a lot today. I currently have in the pressure canner veggie stock. So again, veggie stock is not tomatoes, it's not fruit, and it's not pickled. So veggie stock goes in this beautiful pressure canner. Meat, right? I made beef stew for the first time. Check that out. I'm so proud of you. You did so great. So I've got beef. I also have, ain't got no beef. No. I've got beef, and then I use actually Bloody Mary mix. Sell that. It's delicious. Corn, carrots, potatoes, onions. And so first time making soup, that went into the pressure canner. It's beef, right? I also made French onion soup. Pickled onions, water bath canner, which I will be making and teaching a class actually here in a couple weeks. Pickled onions. This is French onion soup. Husband loves it. Something to do with onions. But onions, pressure canner. French onion soup, pressure canner. Pickled onions, water bath canner. Catch on, picking up what I'm putting down. The difference is the acidity. How do you change acidity? Tomatoes. Not all tomatoes are created equal in their acidity. So you'll see a lot of recipes that call for lemon juice. So tomatoes is one way to add acidity. Lemon juice is the second way. So with fruits, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, things like that, you'll see sugar, you'll see a citric acid, or you'll see lemon juice. And that's how you can change acidity as well. I only really use lemon juice in tomatoes because it kind of just tones it down. But you don't always have to, right? Tomatoes do have a strong enough acidity on their own. But I do make some really good salsa recipes that call for vinegar. So that's the third way that you can change the acidity, is vinegar. So pickling. I love pickling things. I can do it in my sleep. And because you are guaranteed killing botulism, I do a nice little blend. Just finish them up over here. Nothing special. But I have this ball canning book. That's the Bible for canners. You want it, in my opinion, and it's a blue book, so you can say blue ball, ball blue, but it's a canning book either way. And it has a recipe for fiesta salsa. It is cucumbers and tomatoes, and it's fantastic. The cucumbers just give it this fresh flavor, but you add vinegar. So even though the tomatoes have acidity, you can add a little bit of vinegar to then change the acidity. You got to keep your acidity at like a 4.6 or lower. So I have a pH tester, but guaranteed adding vinegar. I gotta double check now. So I'll come back and talk a little bit more about like specific acidity, But I always forget, you know what? I always forget if it's, let me grab my book. Excuse me. If it's 4.6 or higher or lower. Terrible at science. Look at that. 4.6 or lower. I was correct. Yay. Okay, so I do know what I'm talking about. And if you'd like to watch more videos, I'm hoping to make more videos. So comment below or share with your friends and tell me what you'd like to see made in my kitchen. Thanks. Bye.